Hey lovelies, now you're welcome back to the channel. So in today's tutorial we're going to be learning how to cut a flounce. So the flounce is basically before this dress you can see on the screen. So now let's go ahead to the cutting. As you can see, my fabric is already on the fold of 4. I already marked my center. So I divided this fabric into 2 and marked the midpoint. You can see I have this crease line on the center. So that is where I'm going to be working with. Now remember that my fabric is divided into 4. So I have the midpoint. Now from that midpoint, go ahead to mark 1 inch randomly. And this will serve as our starting line, pardon me. So just go ahead to mark that 1 inch randomly. Then I'll give it a curve like this. So I have a small circle in between. This is actually easier to work with. So once we are done with this, now you want to go ahead to find the midpoint. So that is my midpoint where you can see me pointing to. So from my midpoint I will extend the slash. Then from the other midpoint I can extend the slash. So whichever part of this slash you want to begin from actually depends on you. So what I'm actually doing there is taking the full measurement I want for my flounce. So for this I'll be making the flounce of 6 inch. So from that little curve I made, I measured 6 inch. Now I'll continue to measure my 6 inch now randomly. So measure 6 inch. Take your time while doing this so that you have a nice curve. You can also use your curve if you have any, but this is actually going to be helpful as well. Now just keep taking your measurement randomly. So you take your 6 inch, whatever inch, if it is 2 inch you're working with, fine, whatever inch you want to work with. For this I have about 6 or 7 inch I'm working with here. So you just keep measuring that randomly. You place your tape, you can see where my tape is reading from. Then I'll measure it and blend it to where I have my lines before. Now this is already half of the circle, so I'll keep doing that. I'll keep measuring, just keep repeating the process as you can see me doing in the tutorial. So you want to confirm that you have equal measurement all through, so that one part of the flounce is no longer and one part is shorter. So keep taking the measurement. Now on this part now, I already took my measurement from the center where you can see that the first flounce ended. You can see that is where I'm taking my measurement for the second flounce. So I'm going to keep taking that measurement this way. This is how you can continue with the second side of the flounce or the second layer of the flounce. So you keep taking that measurement randomly like this, just as you can see me doing. So just keep placing your tape and keep measuring what you need, the length of your flounce, then connect it together. So it is actually as easy as this. But if you really have any other question, please leave your question in the comment section. I'll be glad to attend to them. So I'll keep measuring it randomly. So now this is what I had after I was done measuring. I'll first go ahead to cut off the excess. Now this part are the parts that I was not able to complete the length of my flounce. So I'll cut it out because it's not going to be needed. So just cut accordingly, following the lines you already made so that you don't cut the flounce wrongly. So I'll cut off all the excess where I don't have up to 6 inch. So just pay attention to the cutting. It is actually important as well. I'll cut it off. So this is what the whole of the flounce I could make. And remember that what I have on foot was about 5 yards. Now I'll cut following my chalk now. So I'll keep cutting. Just take your time to cut this so that it doesn't shift. You can even use a pin to hold it so that it is in place. So for the center now, I'm going to just go ahead to mark my completion like 6 inch all through, and then go ahead to cut off the excess. Like I'm going to be cutting off the little circle I made from the 1 inch I added in the beginning. So I just cut that out carefully like this, and I'll show us what it looks like. So this is what I had after I was done cutting it, and this is what my flounce looks like. So it is really bouncy. You can see I really want to show you how this looks like after I was done gathering it. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in my next one.